Jack Greathouse Court for tonight's game featuring our guests, the Chieftains of Logan High School and the Golden Gales of Lancaster High School. Lancaster High School and Logan High School are members of the Ohio High School Athletic Association and abide by high standards of conduct, competition, and relations with member schools. The athletes in this game are friendly rivals, while they may be fierce. All in attendance tonight are reminded that a game between youngsters and sporting behavior is expected. The officials for tonight's game have been selected and assigned according to the procedures adopted by the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tonight's officials are Kenny Record, Ronald Hanna, and Alex Naik. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in the greatest country in the world with freedoms like no other. To honor America and respect for those who have served our country, defending the freedoms we enjoy, please stand for the playing of our national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner.
IVP Sports presents the Buffalo Wild Wings High School Game of the Week. Also brought to you by Fairfield Medical Center, North Body Shop, Fairfield Federal, the Frank E. Smith Funeral Home, Pizza Cottage, The Carriage Company, Fairfield County Adam H., The Savings Bank, Sheridan Funeral Home, Personal Touch Party Rentals and Events, Buckeye Lake Marina, the Pink Cricket, Clear Sky Rehabilitation Hospital, Fairfield DD, and Buckeye Toyota.
Welcome to the Interface Video Productions High School Basketball Game of the Week. I'm Jared Stewart alongside Tim Shoemaker. Tonight we're at Jack Greathouse Court at Lancaster High School, where the Lancaster Golden Gales will host the Logan Chieftains. Let's jump in talking about this contest tonight, Shu. As Lancaster comes in at 2-3 overall, 0-3 in the OCC Buckeye. Logan comes in 0-4 overall, 0-3 in the OCC Buckeye. But this is a Logan team, Shu, that they've had a gauntlet. If there's a harder schedule to play your first 4 games of the season than what Logan has had, show it to me, because they've had a hard one.
No, you open up with a very good Warren local team, and then you come back and you play 3 teams in Newark, Pick Central, and Reynoldsburg that are as good as anybody, not just in Central Ohio, but the state.
We'll talk more about these 2 teams and what they've had going in through the game tonight. Tonight's tip-off brought to you by North Body Shop. Since 1979, North Body Shop has been providing professional auto collision repairs on all makes and models. Don't think of going anywhere else to get your vehicle looking like new again. Thanks to Mark North and the team at North Body Shop. Tip is controlled by the Gales. Wearing all white tonight. Right side, here's Davis Call. Runs the offense for Lancaster. They'll swing it left side. Eaton off the glass, no good. Rebounded by the Chieftains. Owen Hughes pulled the rebound down. Get it up ahead to Hudson Edwards. On the block, Tootle gets it out in the corner for a 3 on the elbow, no good. Offensive board by the Chieftains. Shot no good, rebounded by Whitlatch. Here come the Gales. They'll swing it around left side to Davis Call. Back out front now to Willis. Good ball movement, patience by the Gales. Nice look there by Whitlatch. Shot no good, rebounded by the Chiefs. It's Owen Bell bringing it down. Shu, these are 2 teams that play in one of the toughest conferences, not only in the Central Ohio, but across the state as well.
Agreed. The OCC Buckeye is as tough as there is, Jared. Just got a technical foul.
Right off the bat, a technical foul.
Yeah.
Called it on Drew Whitlatch. I didn't see what happened. We'll see here on our replay.
Yeah, I did.
So it was away from the ball then.
Yeah, he responded here. He's down here on the right here. He responded to some contact and just kind of hit him back right in front of the official, unfortunately for him.
So Whitlatch picks it up. Replays tonight brought to you by Clear Sky Rehabilitation Hospital. As you saw the replay there, the official's now going to discuss something. I don't know that you can overturn a technical foul. They're calling it intentional.
Called an intentional foul instead of a technical.
Explain the difference of that for our listeners at home, our viewers at home.
Well, technical is usually for misconduct or unsportsmanlike, actions. This is pretty much, he just retaliated to some contact and pushed him intentionally. Either way, they're going to get 2 shots in the ball back, Jared. They had the ball anyway.
So I think that what Coach Riggs, he's got a pretty good argument. He's saying if it's an intentional foul on our guy. He's obviously retaliating. Did you not see what happened first?
But that's what always happens.
Right. They always get the retaliation.
In coaching, this is what you teach. Do
Yeah.
not get even right away.
Yeah. Free throw up and no good for Owen Hughes. Hughes is a guy that they want to keep healthy because he's a mainstay in this program, and the lefty puts that one up and in. So the Chieftains on the board first, 1-0, 6:50 to play in the first quarter. And already tonight, some fireworks. Inbound pass comes into Tootle. That name sounds familiar. He was the quarterback of the Logan football team, and now a traveling violation on the Chieftains.
Yeah, don't respond to officials. I say that to players every year. You hear me say that.
Yep.
You know, when they put their palms up, you know what I used to ask them? Is it raining?
1-0 Chieftains. Davis Call brings it up for the Gales. Nice dump inside. Good idea, but a good defensive steal there by the Chiefs.
Yeah, you got to read the defense if you're the passer there.
Yep. Long three put up. No good for Owen Bell. Whitlatch skies for the rebound. Drew kicks it back out. Here's Willis. Willis has been a bright spot for this Gales offense. He started the year, I believe he had 17 in their opening game.
Yes. I think that was Briggs.
Yeah. Which was a nice surprise for them. Davis Call for three for the Gales. Lancaster up 3-1 with 5:58 and counting here in the first quarter.
Does it seem loud in here to you tonight?
There's a nice crowd.
Yeah, it does. It just seems loud.
Yeah. Nice elevation there on that jumper by Hudson Edwards to put it up and in and tie it up at 3.
He's a scorer, Jared. He's aggressive offensively.
Willis on the other end, no good on the 3, rebounded by the Chieftains. Here they come.
As you can see.
Yeah, very nice move there by Hudson Edwards. The 6'2", just a sophomore.
Hey, talking to Coach Riggs, he just felt you can't let him kind of get going because he's very good when he gets going that way.
Yeah.
There's 2 baskets in a row for Edwards.
Logan now leads at 5-3. Cam Eaton for 3, no good. Rebound tipped around and into the hands of Carson Tootle and the Chiefs. And a traveling violation again on Logan. There's a look at the student section. That's one of the reasons it's loud in here.
Is it
Neon Night,
breast cancer awareness or something?
I think they're doing Neon Night, and a lot of them are wearing the pink for breast cancer awareness.
Just wondered.
It is also Big Brothers Big Sisters Night,
That's
which we've got some footage we'll show you later. They honored all the bigs and littles tonight before the game. Willis, tight defense by the Chieftains.
Yeah, running the flex series, basically.
Willis kicks it over to the corner. Reimer now. Back out to Eaton. Nice patience by the Gales. Not forcing anything. Call now on the drive, off the glass from the block. Davis Call with all 5 of the Gales points. And we're tied back up at 5.
That's a great possession for you offensively.
Yep. Tootle now tried to get it to Daniel Bowers and just overthrew him out of bounds. It was tipped, though. It'll stay with Logan.
Yeah, watch right here. Great job getting the ball up the glass, attacking the basket.
That's our Clear Sky Rehabilitation Hospital replay. Edwards, a long-range 3, and he got it. Hudson Edwards with 7 of Logan's 8 points, and he's just a sophomore. Call. Left side now to Whitlatch. Get it back around now to Call. 3:40 counting here in the first quarter. Nice spin move by Davis Call. Puts it up no good. Rebounded by Carson Tootle. Edwards to Bowers. Opposite corner now, and whistle and a foul, I believe, away from the basketball. Check out where this 3 went down Hudson Edwards.
It's an NBAer.
Yeah. Foul was called on Carson Reimer. That's his first. Sean Willis and Drew Whitlatch check out. Brody Burke comes in, as well as Caleb Santini. Caleb Santini comes in. Now another foul on the Gales. They get it on Reimer. That's two quick ones on Carson. So Willis going to come right back in. Chieftains ball underneath their own hoop. And a good job getting into the passing lane by Brody Burke. And he kicks it out of bounds. Bowers to inbound. Good job by Carson Tootle just to receive that one. Long range three, no good. Backside board, put back up and in by Chris Morgan. Logan now up by 5, 10-5, 2:57 to play in the first quarter. And Coach Riggs wants to take a timeout as he sees his team. I think Logan now on what, a 6-0 run here, Shu?
They've been the more aggressive team in my opinion right now. You know, obviously the Gales have not shot it well. Coach Riggs talked about how they've, at times, they've been inconsistent with their shooting percentage. And
so we talked about Logan and the start they had. They played Warren, they played Newark, they played Reynoldsburg, they played Pick Central. For Lancaster, they started off the year playing Briggs. Got a nice win there to start the year. Then they had a really tough one with Taze Valley, back and forth the whole way.
Right,
lost that one by 1. Yeah. They rebound and go back up to Lakewood, got a win, and now they've lost 2 in a row. Lost a pretty good Groveport team and a really good Pick Central team. And as we said, this league, it does not. I mean, night in and night out, you got to bring your lunch pail because it's going to be a fight.
Yeah, you got to play.
I mean, this is a tough league. And Coach Riggs does a tremendous job getting all-out effort from his guys. There you see the OCC, and of course Logan going to be moving out. Not next year, but the year after that, they're going to be going to the Mid-State League Buckeye, which I think is going to be a good fit for them.
I agree
in
with
all
you.
sports.
Absolutely.
Call here. Sees an open for a 3 and takes it and gets it. Davis Call with all 8 Gale points, pulls them back to within 2 at 10-8. Other end, ball swung around left side to Tootle. Get it back inside Edwards. His turnaround jumper, no good. Nice rebound by the Gales. Good box out on both sides. In the corner, Willis for 3. He got it.
It's amazing how good shooting solves a lot of issues.
And just like that, the Gales are on a 6-0 run of their own to take an 11-10 lead. Owen Bell spins to the block. Gets it down to Edwards. Gives it right back to Bell. Missed it, but got the putback.
Yeah, nice give and go. Good cut to the basket. Good pass. Owen stayed with it and finished it.
(12-11), Logan up by 1. Eaton with the basketball, takes a screen from Willis. Santini now to Davis Call. Call for 3, and he got it again. Davis Call has 11 in the first quarter.
That was a heat check, and he's still hot.
And a foul going to be called on Cam Eaton. That'll be his first. Here's that 3 by Davis Call.
Hey, you're feeling it.
Yep.
It's one of those no. Good shot.
Coming in for Logan is Dylan Lawrence. He'll give Tootle a breather here with 1:14 to go in the first quarter. Logan to inbound. They need to get it in, and it's going to be a 5-second violation. Great defense by the Gales.
Well, they did a good job. They've been prepared for the out-of-bounds plays, and they switched everything, Jared. Puts a lot of pressure on the person taking it out. That is not the person taking it out's problem.
Right.
There.
Whitlatch will bring it up, go to the right side. Clock down to 1:06 and counting here in the first quarter. Eaton gets it to Burke, and a whistle and a foul going to be called as Burke was driving. And it's called on Dylan Lawrence, who just checked into the game. Gales ball underneath their own hoop. Whitlatch, ooh, wow, that was close. His
About
toes,
a toenail's length,
ooh,
right?
Yeah.
Right in front of us.
Good look inside to Willis, back out, Eaton for three, and he got it.
Well, Cam's had a really consistent season again, Jared.
15 of the Gales' 17 points are from behind the three-point arc here in this first quarter. Now we've got some pushing and shoving, and the refs better get control of this in a hurry. And Sean Willis just got teed up.
You got double T, I think.
Was
is
it?
what they're going to have here. That old P's nobody.
No.
Yeah, see, like right
there's
here.
the push right there.
Yeah. And then
so Willis was for something he said.
I can't hear the PA. Did
I
he
can't
say?
either. So apparently it was double technicals.
Now, I like the competition and being a little testy, Jared, but you got to keep your composure. You can't play the game on emotion.
So they did call one on Hudson Edwards. I think they both deserved one there.
I
Edwards
guess that's not a bad call.
Edwards came in pushing,
Yeah.
and Willis mouthed, and they both got it. Here's a good backside rebound by Caleb Santini, and a jump ball going to be called. It stays with the Gales.
Yeah, you got to get the ball tucked under your chin.
Whitlatch looking at the clock, down to 21 seconds and counting. Probably going to work for one shot here at the end of this first quarter.
You want to get it to 8, and then whatever your action is, you want that to go.
Burke back out front to Whitlatch, down to 9, down to 8.
Now you go.
Whitlatch going to go one-on-one, down to 4, gets it to Cam Eaton. Nice move, Eaton for 3, no good, but a really nice head fake, ball
Great
fake.
job. But that threw him off just that much, that contested defense right there.
Yep.
Interesting first quarter.
Definitely. So we end the first quarter with the Gales up 17-12. A quarter that went back and forth. We saw we saw a dead ball personal foul, and we saw a couple technicals, a little bit of everything.
It gets emotional, and I like it. That's the one thing that when they leave the league, I hope they keep playing.
Yeah. Hey, I want to say thanks to our crew tonight, our Interface Video Productions crew. On cameras tonight, Tom Russo and Jason Roush, always doing a fantastic job. We have Donnie Ziegfeld and Josh Messerly to our left pushing all the buttons. And then we've got a couple of interns with us. We've got Cooper McCoy and Alex Probsfield from the LHS broadcasting program here at Lancaster High School under the direction of Mr. Scott Burke. They always do a fantastic job, so we're glad to have them along with us tonight. There you see Tom Russo down on the floor.
Yep, 2 seniors who are eventually looking to maybe go into the field, Jared.
Absolutely. There's Jason high atop. Lancaster, one of the tennis coaches here at Lancaster High School. You talk about tennis in this town, and you're definitely going to be talking about a Roush, right?
That is true.
Heading into the second quarter here at Jack Greathouse Court. Lancaster leads Logan 17-12. It's been a back and forth game. Lancaster, 15 of their 17 points are from behind the three-point arc. They're hot right now, but it can change in a hurry. So you got to keep playing good D. And there's an offensive foul push-off. on Chris Morgan. Great job by Brody Burke taking that one.
He extended the arm, and it always looks like you fouled when you do that, Jared. It's all technique.
So Davis Call will bring it up.
Getting a lot of overplay. Now it's at the ball pick, and they're just switching the ball screen.
Call, spin move inside the paint. Nice move. He got it to go, and he got fouled.
Yeah, good pump fake. Tootle went for the fake, and when you're in the air, there's not a lot you can do defensively. If you just wall up and get your arms up, you're better. But that is an instinct right there to go up to contest.
They actually called it on Owen Bell, his first.
There's no way.
That's who they called it on.
Did they really?
Now they changed it.
Okay.
Right. Originally they had it up as Owen Bell, and then they changed it to Carson Tootle. But Davis caught the line to try to complete the three-point play, and he does so. He's got 14 already tonight. And the Gales lead it. Nice job by Whitlatch, stealing it away, puts it up and in. Gales now on, I think, a 12-2 run. They lead at 22-12.
Yeah, pressing off the free throw. I like that. That speeds it up a little bit, Jared. Good
There's
job
a nice
by
little
Logan
drive
getting
going
the
up
ball to the
left-handed,
rim.
yeah. Quick first step, and the senior lays it up and in for Logan. Reimer gets it left side to Whitlatch. Call now. Barks out some instructions. Whitlatch drives inside the paint, scoops it up and in.
Yeah, just beating him off the dribble right now. Here comes Logan.
That pressure's getting to him. They just threw that one away after having the last one stolen.
Yeah, a little out of sort here. He's going to get a timeout.
That's
probably a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. Good time to take it. With the Gales up 24-14.
Hey, with that being said, tonight's first half scoreboard sponsor is the Buckeye Automotive family. The Buckeye Honda, Nissan, and Toyota dealerships would like to wish all the local athletes best of luck this season. Learn more at buckeyecars.com.
So, Shu, you had a chance, like always, to talk to both the coaches going into tonight's game. What is their feel here early in the season for where their programs are?
I'm positive. This is Coach Hayes' second year. Kind of trying to get it retooled a little bit. Things going, like you said, only one more year in the OCC, but you still want to play now. You want to play well now and get better. And I think the same with Lancaster. They lost the game to Tays, which they felt they should have won. Had a shot at Groveport. Had some inconsistent quarters, but Coach Riggs overall is very positive. You talked about it earlier. Lack a little size and a little bit of depth. But it's coming. Yeah. It's getting better.
I think for Logan, you've got, obviously you're going to have one more really, really tough year in the OCC and in all sports. But, you go into the Mid-State League Buckeye. I saw where they hired a new football coach today, a guy out of Northmore High School, and, they're excited about that. A young guy has a three put up by Call, no good. Nice rebound and put back by Caleb Santini. 26-14. Whitlatch this time. Tried to jump the pass, but he ran into
here's the thing
his man.
Versus the zone presses, Jared. You have to pass fake because what are they looking for here? A steal.
Yeah.
So people respond to fakes. So you have to just slow down. We used to practice a lot without a ball that had air in it, so you couldn't dribble it. And I had to learn to pass fake it and make the passes short and direct.
Whitlatch checks out with those two fouls.
Yeah, this is just man pressure here. Burke chasing him.
Here's Edwards.
Yeah.
And we've got a foul.
On the rebound.
Yeah, on the rebound.
It's a better job. Edwards is aggressive offensively, Jared.
Yeah.
He looks to score. He's a young player. He's got to keep himself, I think, steadier emotionally. Just play steady. He's a good offensive player, and he's going to be even better.
Almost another 5-second violation. They get it into Bell. Now let's swing it right side. Here's Tootle. skip pass over to us, and it's out of bounds back to Lancaster.
Well, JR was open. Yeah. I mean, it was right to him.
Tootle will check out, coming back in for Logan.
I had one in the JV
Lawrence.
game just sitting here watching, too.
And one thrown right at
Yeah,
you?
you better be careful.
Davis Call brings it up. And has it stolen away. Good defense.
Yep.
But everybody left him.
Well, you don't want to take the first pass and dribble in the corner and pick it up.
Right,
that's kind of cardinal sin of basketball.
Bowers now gets it left side to Hughes. Now here's Edwards. Good ball movement out back out top. And the drive and the shot no good. Santini the rebound. And he's going to be fouled. That's a good call. Foul was on number 2. That's Owen Hughes. It's going to be his first. Officials are doing a good job right here. There's just a lot of unnecessary things going on. If you've noticed, like after fouls and guys laying on the ground, stepping over them, and Ron Hanna and his crew are doing a good job right now of
he'll
getting it
handle
under
that.
control. Yeah,
I am total belief in
Yeah.
Hanna, Ronnie. I like the competitiveness, Jared, but like I
Sure.
said, you have to keep it within being classy and
Right.
under control.
Eaton drives inside the paint, lost it, and they're going to call a traveling violation. It's a good call. It could have gone either jump ball or traveling, but I think he took that extra step. That's
They're
why they got
aggressive, but
travel.
you got to find a line between patient and aggressive.
Yeah.
They're just a hair too fast right now in possessions.
In the corner, 3 put up and in for the lefty. Owen Hughes. He's got 6. They're back to within 9 at 26-17. Really for this Lancaster team, they're not big, and really neither one of these teams are. So anything you get inside is going to have to be off the dribble most of the time.
That's a good call.
Yeah, it's going to be on Santini. That's going to be his second.
Yeah, timeout here.
Logan calls the timeout as Sean Willis will check in for Santini. Lancaster leads at 26-17. Let's talk about this OCC Buckeye. I mean, of course, right at the top, as always, Newark, Pickerington Central, Reynoldsburg, all sitting at 3-0.
Yep.
And
then you have the people fighting it out in the middle here. And Canal and Lancaster and Logan have not won a league game as of 3 games in.
It's it's a gauntlet, like we said.
Yeah, and you got to stay positive. You got to make sure you get better. Just keep working to get better. And there's a happy fan.
Check that out. Clapping right along with the beat. How about that? Christmas coming up and watching some basketball.
It's a great time of year, isn't it? We got all the football going on with the Bulls and the playoff starting tonight. Basketball games, big games.
The only thing that's not going well is my football pool.
Well, after Old Dominion won, I think everybody went, what?
Yeah.
This is going to be the way it's going to be.
Yeah, some of these bowl games already just been lopsided.
Well, it's hard to judge.
It's very hard when there's so much transferring.
Yeah, there's players left, coaches left.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
It's
flip a coin.
We have a little fun with it, though, don't we?
Yeah, absolutely. Nice quick ball movement in the corner. Owen Hughes for another 3, no good.
Nah, that's
Rebounded
not
by
his
the Gales.
thing.
Carson Reimer to Davis. Call. Nice move by Davis. Puts it up and in. He's got 16 with 4 minutes to play in the first half.
They've got it sped up, that's for sure.
Edwards now for 3, no good. Rebounded by Cam Eaton. I think Edwards thought that was going in. It looked on target from here. 28-17, Gales by 11. Eaton, ball fake, shot no good. Rebounded by Edwards. Little running jumper up and in.
Ball never got stopped in transition, Jared. You have to come up and contest the ball handler in transition.
Edwards now at 9. of his team's 19.
Burke needs to cut hard backdoor there when you're overplayed. Just go, cut hard. Even if you don't get the ball, you open up the next receiver.
Good quick first step there by Burke. Skips it over corner,
Nice
three
pass.
put up, no good. And backside rebound there by Owen Bell.
Yeah, good block out by Owen.
Edwards the other way, no good. Cam Eaton the rebound. Eaton left side. Davis call. Spin move to the block. Up and under, no good. Edwards the rebound.
Yeah, Owen Bell is so tired. He played good defense.
Nice hustle back up court by the Chieftains. Daniel Bowers gets his first points of the game. And just like that, they're back to within 7. 28-21, and Coach Riggs now wants a timeout.
They're a little tired. They're playing full court really hard with few subs.
Yeah.
I love that tempo, but it requires some timeouts or some more depth.
Yep. Tim, let's talk about, we talked about the OCC. How about some other area teams around the Mid-State League? What have you seen so far?
I haven't been able to get out and see the Mid-State. Looks like it's going to be a battle again with all the teams in that division between Carroll, Fairfield Union, Logan Elm. I mean, I think it's just going to be a knockdown drag out to the end.
And on the girls' side?
Again, I haven't seen or followed a lot of them at this time. I got a grandson playing JV, so I'm in the MVL a little bit. And, you know, there's a couple of teams. That Maysville team that won the state last year, they got them all back.
Wow.
They won a game in Dayton against Alder down there, 110 to 102.
Oh my.
You want tempo? Here we go.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's a 32-minute game.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they're a unique group.
Now we've got stoppage.
I don't
we
know.
had confusion on the what 5 were supposed to be on the court for
We
Logan.
took Edwards out. You know, I love Edwards' aggressive offensively, but he's got to get himself mentally just steady.
Get the emotions in
check.
Yeah.
Yeah, just get steady. People say, you got to play with emotion. Well, you got to play with positive emotion.
Here's Eaton for a long-range 3. Good.
He's such a consistent player. Notice when he's got his feet under him, he's on balance. That's a great stroke.
Inbound comes in finally, and it's stolen away by Whitlatch. Whitlatch to the hoop. He puts it up and in.
The tempo has really helped Lancaster, Jared, the upper tempo.
There's a 5-second violation. That's the second one of the night we've seen Lancaster get on Logan. 2 minutes to play. 2:02 exactly to play in the first half. Gales up 33-21. Call gets it into Eaton. And he lost it. It'll stay with Lancaster. I think Edwards was a little confused because he could have grabbed it, but let it go out because he thought it was off of Eaton. Inbound comes into Cam. Now get to the corner to Davis.
Get the ball out of the corner. There you go. On top.
3 put up, no good. Davis Call takes the rebound off the tip, puts it up with the left hand and in.
He's just had a marvelous offensive first half.
18 points for Davis Call.
And how he's scoring, Jared, different ways.
Now he gets himself a steal. Spin move shot, no good. Eaton wanted a foul.
Yeah.
And the ball's out of bounds. It'll
got to just play the game. Just a good job here.
Coach Riggs will get Eaton a break and get James Cox on the floor. 6-foot senior guard. And he got himself, almost got him a steal right away.
Great hustle.
Boy, this pressure defense from the Gales is stifling. 3 in the corner for Whitlatch, no good. Backside rebound for Edwards. Clock rolling down near 1 minute to play here in this first half. Tootle gives it to Bell. Now Edwards. Tootle somehow got that pass inside to Bell, and a foul going to be called on Sean Willis.
Well, he did a really nice job. Tootle did a really nice job bending his knees, making a nice bounce pass to the receiver.
Daniel Bowers comes back in for the Chieftains. Brody Burt coming back in for Lancaster.
Say, if you're going to play full court and you're going to play hard like they are, you got to run some people in. What have they played, 8 people so far now? That's a good number.
Here's Morgan. His shot no good. Willis a rebound. Call now. We'll slow it down a bit with under a minute to play in the first half. Burke saw an opening baseline. Now they'll swing it around to Call in the left side corner, down to 30 seconds to play in the half. Here's Burke. Cox now.
Yeah, good cut by Reimer right there. If you go to set the ball screen and they're starting to hedge early, just dive to the basket.
Clock down to 12. Davis taking some instruction from Coach Riggs. Down to 8, down to 7.
He's going to ISO.
Going to step back and take a 3 off the front of the rim. Nice rebound and put back by Reimer at the buzzer. 37-21 after the putback. And Shu, that's one of the reasons why you want to get that shot, not necessarily right at the buzzer. You want to have time for a rebound and putback.
And that's all you should have time for.
There it was on the Clear Sky Rehabilitation Hospital replay. And the Gales will take a 37-21 lead into the locker room. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have some first half scoring and analysis and all the second half action on the high school basketball game of the week. Stay with us.
At Fairfield Federal, we believe true prosperity is shared. For 130 years, Fairfield Federal has invested in the community that built us. From supporting businesses that employ our neighbors, empowering the initiatives that strengthen our community, and serving generations of families, Fairfield Federal is proud to share this milestone of progress with our hometown. Fairfield Federal is your place for checking, savings, and home loans. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 402612.
Clear Sky Rehabilitation Hospital. Our values and beliefs guide every decision we make, truly reflecting who we are at the core of our hospital. We are passionate about providing superior, personalized rehabilitative care. Our patients are our priority. Our staff goes above and beyond normal service expectations. Their training, knowledge, and expertise allow them to provide specialized quality care to our patients so they can recover to their highest levels of independence possible. When our patients come through our doors, they're limited in their abilities, but our goal is to help them return home quickly so they can get back to doing what they love.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Taylor with Habitat for Humanity of Southeast Ohio. We believe everyone deserves a safe, healthy, and affordable place to call home, and we provide home ownership and repairs for families in need. This month, we are proud to be chosen by the Buckeye Family's Buckeye Cares program. They'll make a generous donation with each car sold. Whether it's having employees help out on job sites or supporting us financially, we say thanks, Buckeye, for your ongoing support.
Hello, I'm David Uhl, Superintendent of the Fairfield County Board of Developmental Disabilities. At Fairfield DD, we believe the holidays are about belonging, connection, and celebrating every person's unique gifts. Our mission is to bring about a vibrant community where people lead lives of greater independence and make meaningful contributions in our communities. This season, let's continue building an inclusive world, one filled with kindness, opportunity, and joy for all. From all of us at Fairfield DD, we wish you peace, love, and a truly meaningful holiday season.
There was a nurse there to receive him. And she looked at me and she said, I've got your husband. I want you to go sit down and get something to drink. You probably haven't had anything to eat or drink all day. I've got him, go take a minute. And she took him, and I knew he was in the best hands.
Pizza Cottage offers a wide variety of specialty pizza and subs, along with other mouth-watering menu options. Dine in with us or choose carry-out or delivery to enjoy your dough on the go. Good pizza, good people, and great memories at Pizza Cottage.
Welcome back to Jack Greathouse Court here at Lancaster High School, where your halftime score, Lancaster leads Logan 37-21. Tell you what, that was a first half that was very fast-paced. We saw a little bit of everything. Some fouls, guys in foul trouble on both sides, but the officials doing a great job of keeping it under control. Lancaster had several players in the scoring column led by Davis Call. He had a first half of his life, 18 points to lead the way, leads all scorers. Also scoring for the Gales, Drew Whitlatch had 6, Cam Eaton with 6, Caleb Santini had 2, Sean Willis with 3, and Carson Reimer had the 2 right there at the buzzer to put the Gales up by 16 at the half. For Logan, Owen Hughes had 6 points, Daniel Bowers with 2, it was Chris Morgan with 2, Hudson Edwards had a good first half, leading the Chieftains with 9, and Owen Bell had 2 points. So again, your halftime score, Lancaster 37, Logan 21. And I tell you what, it was a good first half, fast-paced up and down the court. Both teams had runs. Both teams had leads. It went back and forth. Should be a good second half. We hope you'll stay with us for all the second half action of the high school basketball game of the week.
Buckeye Lake Marina is a full-service marina offering new and used boats for sale. Brands like Bennington, Crown Line, South Bay, and Chaparral. They also do boat service, canvas repair, and custom boat covers, and they sell ethanol-free recreational fuel. Located in Millersport at 2920 Canal Drive, 740-467-2697. Online at BuckeyeLakeMarina.com.
Hi, I'm Carol Whittington, and I would like to invite you to stop by Personal Touch Party Rentals and Events, located at 1540 Hubbard Drive in Lancaster. We are a small family-owned business and have been servicing the Central Ohio and Hocking Hills area since 2003. Graduations with a personal touch, weddings with a personal touch, corporate events with a personal touch. Please call us today for all your party rental needs, 740-689-6991.
The Frankie Smith Funeral Home and Crematory in Lancaster and the Johnson Smith Funeral Home in Baltimore have a long and wonderful history of serving our community. Feel free to give us a call at 740-653-0652. Stop in and see us at either of our 2 locations, 405 North Columbus Street in Lancaster and 207 South Main Street in Baltimore. Respect for tradition, regard for change.
Swing into the Carriage Company and check out our sweet deals.
If you're looking for the best selection of clean, quality used vehicles, look no further than the Carriage Company. You'll feel secure with your purchase, knowing all vehicles undergo an extensive safety and service check prior to the sale. And all vehicles can be viewed online at carriagecompany.com. The Carriage Company, located at 1031 North Memorial Drive in Lancaster.
So wait!
IVP Sports presents the Buffalo Wild Wings High School Game of the Week. Also brought to you by Fairfield Medical Center, North Body Shop, Fairfield Federal, the Frank E. Smith Funeral Home, Pizza Cottage, the Carriage Company, Fairfield County Adam H., the Savings Bank, Sheridan Funeral Home, Personal Touch Party Rentals and Events, Buckeye Lake Marina, the Pink Cricket, Clear Sky Rehabilitation Hospital, Fairfield DD, and Buckeye Toyota.
We're back here at Lancaster High School. Take a look at this shoe before the game tonight. Big Brothers Big Sisters they introduced all the bigs and littles out on the court, and what a great program here in Fairfield County, and a great job done by not just Lancaster High School students, but high school students from all across the county getting involved and being mentors for these young people.
Yeah, there's a lot of good things going on. I know sometimes all we ever hear about is negative things. There's a lot of good stuff happening right here in Fairfield County.
So congratulations to all the folks at Big Brothers Big Sisters, and I think it just keeps growing every year. They get more and more kids involved, and and even not just kids, but adults as well have gotten involved. And I even know some people who their kids have grown and they're out of the house and they've taken on some littles.
That's what we need.
That's very cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Just about set for the second half as we head into that second half shoot. Lancaster up 37-21, and looking at quarter by quarter, after the first quarter, Lancaster was up 17-12. They put up 20 points in that second quarter.
Yeah, they won that quarter, 20-9.
Yeah.
I mean, that tempo just changed the whole thing. The pressure, they got shots, and they're actually shooting the ball pretty decent, Jared.
They got a lot of steals on the full court press, and they had 2 5-second violations as well. Gales will start with the basketball here in the second half. Here's Davis Call. He had 18 points in the first half, was just on fire. And as you mentioned, did it not just one way. It wasn't just all threes. He went into amongst the trees when he needed to.
He scored in a lot of ways, Jared. Right hand, left hand.
Here's Bell. His shot no good, rebounded by Whitlatch.
Yeah, he had to change it to get it over the pressure, and it didn't go well.
Willis now on the drive, no good. Eaton puts it back up and in. Eaton has 8 in the game. Whitlatch tips it out of bounds. It'll stay with Logan. Bell will hand it off to Edwards. Edwards started off on fire in that first half. He had a good half, had 9 points, but
he did.
They really picked up some defense on him later in that first half.
Well, I mean, they know who the scores are. Good defense right there.
Whitlatch strips it away, gets it up ahead to Call. And now Call's pass is tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Gales.
Yeah, Logan's movement started this quarter is not real good yet. Got to cut harder, spacing's got to be better, and swing the basketball.
Davis to inbound, gets it into Willis on the block, right back to Davis Call. 3 in the corner, no good. Backside rebound by Hunter Edwards. Or Hudson Edwards, that is. Nice dump inside Tootle.
Yeah.
Not sure why he was looking to pass. He had a wide open shot.
Well, I think he's just taking his time. I mean, I'm okay with that. Nothing has to be, 100 miles per hour.
So Tootle puts it up and in, 39-23 now. A little running jumper on the baseline for Whitlatch.
Number 1 golden rule, don't leave the ball.
Right.
Nobody's ever scored without it in the history of the game.
Edwards gets it across the timeline over to Bowers.
That's a nice pass.
Long range 3, no good. Rebounded by the Gales.
Yeah, I like that diagonal pass, but I like driving the ball off that, Jared, because the defender comes running, and they don't close out real well off those. You can drive the ball.
Here's Eaton. Nice backdoor cut.
Great pass.
And Call couldn't get it that time. Tootle with the rebound. Back the other way. Hughes, drive. Shot no good, but they're looking for the offensive foul. That's going to be 2 on Owen Hughes. There's that little running jumper on the baseline last time by Whitlatch.
Well, they left the ball. 2 players went to the guy without the ball.
He was wide open.
Yeah, that's just communication. Got to get better at that. Here's a little 3-quarter 1-2-2 for Logan. It's good. You got to retreat. Now trap the wing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right side, Eaton for a long-range three, no good.
Yeah, that's a little far.
Quickly the other way, here comes Edwards. And his pass tipped from behind, or the ball tipped from behind, out of bounds. It'll stay with the Chieftains. Santini checks in, Willis will come out. That's a good look at Coach Riggs. I want to say congratulations to him. He got his 500th win, their first victory of the season against Briggs.
That's really an achievement, Jared.
Yes, it is.
More than you can even imagine. That's a lot of time and effort. And as I had an opportunity to tell him, that's earned. That wasn't given to him. Yeah, you have a lot of good coaches with you and players, but you earned that through hard work.
Whitlatch, left side to call. Davis, drive, dish it out in the corner.
Trying to see 5 out, Jared. It's totally open now. The spacing got a little bad.
Whitlatch. Good patience here. He'll just back it out.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I mean, you can take some time.
They're up by 18, 41-23.
Yeah, run your offense. Good slip, pop, and reverse. Real good.
Here's Reimer. Get it back out to Call at the top of the key. Call on the drive. Couldn't get it to go. Good defense there by Tootle. Quickly up ahead comes the Chieftains. A shot blocked, and it's out of bounds. It'll stay with Logan.
Yeah, Davis Call. He's a little tired here. Watch this.
Let's see that again. The ball was tipped. It was blocked. And it landed on the shooter, but I don't know if
I think it might
have
have
hit off of his arm
the
first.
board or something too. I'm not sure. Official was right there.
Might have hit off Santini's arm after he blocked it.
Okay.
While he was standing out of bounds. Rebound, strong putback by Dylan Lawrence. His first bucket of the game.
That's a good job right there. Strong, like you said, made a strong move.
Yep.
Yeah, they got to get something. They're trying to get some slash to the basket here. Okay, little ball screen.
Eaton gets it right side. Santini now to Whitlatch.
See, that's where you drive it, Jared. Off
Good
that
move
wing.
by Drew Whitlatch. Puts it up and in.
That's beautiful. You got to stay up above the volleyball line area. And when that ball comes, you swing that ball below your knees and attack the basket. Lancaster does a very nice job of that on their offense.
Foul's called on Hudson Edwards. That's his second. Whitlatch will try to complete the three-point play.
Yeah, Coach Hayes talked about one of the things, you know, they've had some difficulty and they got to get better at is defending off the dribble. Now, when you've been playing the people they've been playing, I guarantee that's really not easy.
Whitlatch now with 11 points in the game. And a whistle and a block going to be called on Reimer. Carson
Right
Reimer.
call. Yeah, watch here. He catches it and he's gone,
Oh,
Jared.
yeah.
See that? That's great stuff. Whitlatch did a nice job. Catch the ball, ready to go.
And good recognition, too. When Edwards closed out there, he kind of over-pursued, and Whitlatch recognized it.
You know, and that's part of, as a young player, he'll get better at recognizing who you're guarding. And I don't know what Drew's three-point field goal percent is, but you got to take the drive away.
Yeah.
Just what you're talking about. If he makes a three, he makes a three. Close out under control.
Yep. Here's that little three-quarter court.
See the pass fake there? I like that.
Reimer back out to Eaton. Now here's Whitlatch for three. He got it.
Well, maybe that's why he went out tight, huh? Yeah, Drew caught that in rhythm, though.
Whitlatch now with 14 in the game.
Yeah.
He's got 8 in this quarter. And now the Gales have a steal. Whitlatch, drive, nice pass. Santini can't get it to go. The rebound by Edwards.
Get back.
Yeah, we saw Davis Call. Davis Call was on fire in the first half. He was feeling it. Now Whitlatch here in the second half for the Gales. Good move. Couldn't get the shot to go, and a foul going to be called, I believe, on Drew.
Yeah, he's aggressive. I like it. You know, you got to pick and choose.
That's 3, I believe, on Drew Whitlatch.
Yeah, that's okay, though. Used to say you can't take them home.
Yeah.
Might as well use them. Make sure they're good, of a good use.
So Davis Call going to come back off the bench. He was getting a breather as Edwards misses the first free throw.
Here's the thing that will help Hudson also. Being a good scorer here and watching him. They've gotten after him a little bit, trapped him, physicaled him up a little bit. As he gets stronger, Jared, he's even going to be better. He's got to get in the weight room and get stronger.
He made 1 of 2 there. He's got 10 in the game. 47-26. Lancaster leads.
That's a great way to beat the pressure.
Here's Call.
Yep. Clear out, ball screen.
It's
Keep
out
moving
top.
it.
Santini
Yeah.
swinging around left side. Burke. Brody now gets it back over to Call. Nice patience by the Gales. Clock down to 1:58 and counting in the third quarter. Eaton, ball fake. Wanted to drive. Edwards did a better job that time, but then the second time, Eaton got him.
I'm telling you, he's been consistent, Jared. He plays very steady. Doesn't force the action.
Eaton now has 10, and the Gales have 3 guys in double figures. Cross-court pass comes over to Chris Morgan. And ball out of bounds will stay with the Chieftains.
Yeah, right idea to crab dribble, but you got to get your elbows out and protect the ball as you crab dribble.
Inbound, taken by Edwards. Edwards step back 3, no good. Rebounded by Eaton.
That's a tough shot.
It is. And Brody Burke's pass was tipped, almost stolen away. Gales get it back, and Coach Riggs calls timeout.
Said, let's put the fire out here.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So they take a full timeout with 1:11 to play here in this third quarter.
And tonight's second half scoreboard sponsor is Buckeye Lake Marina. As next spring and summer approach, and that's a little ways off yet, remember our friends at Buckeye Lake Marina for a new boat, a great pre-owned watercraft, or a place to get parts for your boat. They have it all. More information can be found at BuckeyeLakeMarina.com.
Sure, I'm trying to check some scores of other games, but it's not like football. Football, It's easier for people to keep track and put these scores out, but basketball's a little faster pace.
Yes.
What I've got right now in the fourth quarter, Coshocton leads New Lex 39-27. And then all the other games around the area, there's no scores listed. Bern Union's at Fisher Catholic. That's a big one in the Mid-State League Cardinal. Bern's playing pretty good. They have after a decent start. Fisher, but they've got so many injuries they're trying to overcome.
Really?
I mean, they've got their ball handler, Joey Ellis, is out for the year. He blew his ACL in football.
That's too bad.
They also have O'Reilly. He's out. So they're dealing with some injuries, and it's hurting them here early in the season.
And with
so
that
could be a battle.
With that being said, I want to give a little shout out to Dwayne Hurst down at Bern Union
Yeah.
Girls.
How about that?
Yes,
Turnaround they've had.
Yeah, they were undefeated here. Now I don't know in the last couple of games how things have gone, but he's got them playing, and
he
you know,
does.
it takes him time sometimes, but Dwayne always seems to get it going.
They've
with
got a
his
talented
program.
freshman, I believe, on his team too.
Yep.
Looking forward to seeing them. Here's Burke on the drive baseline. Nice
Nice
pass to Eaton. He couldn't get it to go, but a foul's going to be called. See who they get here.
That's a great pass.
They get it on Hudson Edwards. That's a big one for them. That's 3 on him.
Yeah, when you drive baseline, what you want to do as a receiver, you got to become what we call an available receiver. Get to the middle of the paint. Make yourself available.
Free throw no good for Eaton. Boy, the free throw shooting on both sides just not been very good here.
No, been a few clankers here early in the season. Got to learn to shoot them when you're tired.
Yep.
Yeah,
that one's in and out. Yeah. Rebounded by Edwards.
And I believe Cam is a decent free throw shooter.
I think so.
I don't have that stat in front of me.
Three-pointer no good for Chieftains, and it's out of bounds. It'll stay with Logan. And I'm sure, Shu, like you heard many a times, both these coaches will hear, don't you guys ever practice free throws?
I say, no, we don't do that. Why would you practice?
It's like in baseball when they say, just throw strikes.
Wow.
Really? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Edwards.
Yeah. Just left
Drive, couldn't get it to go.
Yep, left it short.
Here's Davis called down to 35 seconds to play in the third quarter.
And that's another place right there. When you're going to attack the basket, he's athletic, got some hops, but the strength will also help him go through body. They're just not going to call a lot of fouls, especially at this level, Jared.
Wow, nice job by Davis Call to haul that pass in. I thought that was going to the third row. He reached out and grabbed it, down to 16 seconds. Here's Edwards. Nice pass over to the block, but he couldn't handle it, and it's stolen away by Davis Call. Down to 8 seconds. Down to 6. Call will drive inside the paint. Nice pass over to Burke. He puts up and in at the buzzer.
That's outstanding execution at the end of the quarter.
That's twice, 2 in a row. We saw it at the end of the first half, and now the end of the third quarter, the Gales get a bucket at the buzzer. So Burke now.
Yeah, what did the Gales have? Yeah, that's great. What did the Gales have?
They had 37 at halftime.
They got 14 again. They're having some really good 17,
20,
20, and 14. It's pretty consistent, Jared. Got a little tired there. We saw some shots off that they made in the first half. But like I said, when you play up tempo, got to learn not the pace, but you got to learn how to. I used to say rest on offense, never rest on defense, but rest on offense. And there's times where as a player you can learn to do that.
So they outscored them 14-5 in that third quarter.
Yeah, big second and third quarters here have just turned the game into a 25-point game. But again, as far as the Chieftains go, this is where you go to work. I mean, you got to be better this quarter now. You can't look at the result necessarily on the scoreboard. You got to play this quarter to try and win this quarter. So when you leave Lancaster and go back down, you go to practice tomorrow. You got to be better, Joe. Yeah. And that's all you got to focus on. You've been through coaching long enough. You have some teams that struggle a little bit or it's not as easy. You just got to try and get better.
Right. So Logan starts with the basketball here in the fourth quarter. They trail at 51-26. You mentioned 14 points by the Gales in that third quarter, and Davis Call, who had 18 in the first half, had none in the third quarter. There's a three put up and in by Owen Bell.
Shot that with confidence.
Yes, he did. His first bucket since the first quarter. 51-29. Cox gets it around to Davis Call. Here's Santini. Now Burke. Willis back to Cox. Now Santini. Good ball movement. Davis Call in the corner. Got it.
Got a little rest there. I think that helped, Jared. Plays hard.
21 points for Davis Call. In the corner, here's Morgan. Morgan has a shot blocked by Cox. Cox comes the other way and gets it back to Davis Call. Here's Willis in the corner for three. Got it. That corner's hot. Back-to-back threes from the corner for the Gales. First by Davis Call, then by Sean Willis. Now a foul going to be called on Willis. That's his third. There's the one from Willis. He had plenty of time to spot up and drain it.
He's a shooter. He's really stepped up and given a little more offense. That's helped.
Tootle checks back in for the Chieftains. Whitlatch comes in for the Gales.
This is good. Not good there on the out of bounds.
Nice job by Owen Bell putting it up and in.
They do a better job of communicating on their screens.
57-31. Right side, here's Whitlatch. Nice backdoor cut by Burke.
Yeah.
And a whistle and a foul going to be called as he was shooting, I guess, they said. They called on
watch here.
Owen Hughes.
Yeah, just no communication. See ball U-man on out of bounds. Always force the ball to be thrown away from the basket. You'll be okay on out of bounds plays underneath.
Free throw's no good. The foul was called on Owen Hughes, his third, as Carter West checks into the ball game.
Yeah, Carter looked good in the JV game.
6'3" sophomore for the Gales.
They look good.
Second free throw for Burke is up and good. (58-31) Gales. And that's a traveling violation. (6:13) to play here in the ball game. It'll be Whitlatch walking it up. James Cox now left side to West out top. Swing it to Whitlatch.
Yeah, it's 2-1 dribbles and
Yeah,
pick it up. That's not going to create movement for you. There
This
you
one's
go.
better here off the drive, off the dribble drive, and he couldn't get it to go. And a lot of contact. Santini's shot no good. Rebounded by Tootle, and he's fouled hard. It'll be 3 on Santini. Oh, they caught it on Whitlatch, his fourth. So Davis Call comes back in. No, check that. It's Cameron Crawford. (58-31). Gales lead it. Getting a lot of quality minutes here for some guys that don't see it a lot on the varsity level.
Well, the only way you gain depth, Jared, is you play it.
Right.
You got to play them. And it's not always easy or fun sometimes.
Timeout will be called by Coach Robert Hayes. And he'll take a full timeout with 5:25 to play in the contest. Lancaster at 58-31. So the Gales did what they needed to do. They got themselves a comfortable lead, get these guys in, get them some quality minutes here in the varsity contest. Still plenty of time to play.
Exactly. And I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but they got some games coming up that they'll have more of an opportunity to use some people on their schedule. When you look at the schedule.
So coming up for the Gales, they do have one more game, I believe, before Christmas break. Yeah, they'll host Horizon Science Academy 2 days before Christmas. And then they've got one that you don't usually see on their schedule. They play Bloom Carroll here at home on December 30th after Christmas.
It's been a while. We, believe it or not, in the 80s, we played a few times. Coach Petty always had good teams and did well.
I'm glad they're playing them again. Coach Schmidt's out at Bloom Carroll. He's got, even though he's a Bloom Carroll guy, he spent some time here coaching at Lancaster.
Yes.
And so it's good to see those two scheduling again. So it'll be Logan Basketball out of the timeout. 58-31. Lancaster leads it. Another new player into the ball game for the Gales. It's Elijah Brown. And Brody Burke comes back in as well. Tootle will dump it in to Owen Bell. Now it's stolen away. Crawford with it. Cameron gets it right side to Burke, who will run the offense for the Gales. Something he's used to in the quarterback position.
Yeah. Had to miss games, unfortunately, this year.
Yeah, unfortunately. Here is Burke for three. Got it.
Good for him.
He's having himself a good second half. 6 points, all of them here in the second half. Here's a cross-court pass, 3 put up by Ogg, no good. Cameron Crawford, the backside rebound. Gales lead it by 30, 61-31. Here's West. Now Brown. Elijah on the drive inside the paint. His shot no good. And it goes off of West. Ooh, no, not off of West.
It's blocked.
Gavin Ropp checks in for Lancaster. He'll replace Birdie Burke. Coming in for Logan. Number 10, that's Reese Holly.
He had a very good JV game for Logan.
Rop shot no good. And Holly the rebound. Right side to Morgan. Morgan, nice drive.
Yeah.
Puts it off the glass and in.
Nice job, straight line.
Brown left side to James Cox, now to Crawford. Brown now for three, and the elbow no good. Rebounded by the Chiefs. Here comes Holly to the hoop, off the glass. And they'll call it on the floor, a foul on James Cox.
You'll count it.
Oh, he did count it.
He did.
I thought he called it on the floor. All right.
He pointed to where the foul was, but he did count the shot.
So Reese Holly will have a chance to complete the three-point play.
I think he was in motion.
I agree.
Yeah. Here you see it again. Yeah.
Yep.
He's in his shooting motion.
So Holly, the 6'2" sophomore. Free throws no good. Rebounded by Cameron Crawford. I think Crawford's already got 3 rebounds and a steal here in this short amount of time he's been in the game for the Gales. That's
he
be
had,
a backcourt
he
violation.
had to play a little bit due to some depth issues. Somebody was sick, I believe, up at Groport. He had to get some minutes. So, you know what? You got to find out. You got to stick him on the floor here.
I tell you, the sickness has definitely been going through Lancaster High School. They played girls game against Groport that same night, and they had Pickerington Central night. They were without 3 starters. Lancaster girls.
Wow.
Yeah. All out with sickness. Their little jumper up and in, and count it for Chris Morgan. Foul's called on Elijah Brown. That'll be his first. So Morgan with a chance to complete the three-point play, and he got it. Seven points for Chris Morgan, the junior. Cox now on the drive, tried to get it over to Crawford. It's tipped out of bounds. Good idea.
Right.
But a good job defensively by Lane Ogg.
Well, that's what the defense has to do on the backside. You got to sink to the level of the basketball. Boy, they've got him on this out-of-bounds play all night.
I think if Rop goes up with that without taking that, I think he took that dribble and got himself too far underneath the bucket.
That's right. Yeah, you get in traffic. That's part of figuring this out, Jared.
Yeah. Holly's called for the foul. Gavin Rop will go to the free throw line. And no good. He'll get another.
It has not been a free throw shooting clinic tonight.
It has not. Second one also no good. Carter West the rebound.
Don't dribble in traffic.
Kick it to the corner, 3 for Kit. That's Elijah Brown putting it up and in. (64-38) Gales.
Got to come back to the ball, fellas.
Foul's called on Elijah Brown, his second. So Daniel Bowers goes to the free throw line. First one's no good. Checking in for the Gales, Carter Call comes in, 5'7" sophomore. And also coming in for the Gales is Zach Weldon. He's a 5'11" junior. Second free throw up and good for Daniel Bowers. Got a lot of guys in the scoring column on both sides, Shu. Going to take me a while to get this figured up here in a bit. Nice job by Elijah Brown. He's got himself 4, and he's been in just this fourth quarter. 2.5 minutes to play in the contest. There's a loose ball, and jump ball going to be called. It'll go back to Lancaster. Here shortly, we're going to be talking about our players of the game as you watch Elijah Brown here. Nice,
yeah, just
off the dribble.
Again, what Coach Hayes talked about, having trouble guarding the dribble.
Now that we do have a timeout, let's go to our players of the game. First of all, for Logan, the Logan player of the game brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Thanks to Larry Tipton and the crew for great food, great service, and the best sports viewing in town. It's all at Buffalo Wild Wings in the Plaza Shopping Center on North Memorial Drive in Lancaster.
Well, you know, Hudson Edwards had a really good early in the game, but they kind of took him out. I still think Owen Bell is probably the most consistent player for Logan tonight.
I agree.
Did more things and
Yeah.
scored. Yeah, Owen's number 24.
So congratulations to Owen Bell, the Logan player of the game. The Lancaster player of the game brought to you by the Carriage Company, located at 1031 North Memorial Drive in Lancaster. Stop by and see Brian Kilbarger or learn more at carriagecompany.com.
Just a second here.
We'll get to that Lancaster player of the game on the next dead ball, which is right there. Nice block.
Well, you know, they have 3 guys in double figures and 1 guy getting closer. But I tell you, Davis Cole set the tempo tonight, Jared. His second half hasn't been as effective as far as making shots and things, but he's had a good. He really got him going with some shot making, delivering passes. Did a lot of things for the Gales.
Congratulations to Davis Call, number 5, our Carriage Company Lancaster player of the game, as a foul was called on Cameron Crawford to send Dylan Lawrence to the free throw line. First free throw, no good.
You know, we talked about Cam Eaton, how steady he's been. He provides a lot of things. Drew Whitlatch had a decent ball game tonight also. The whole team basically just pretty effective and shot the ball better than they had been.
Good hustle there. Another jump ball. This time it's going to stay with Logan. Inbound pass comes to the corner to Bowers. Over on the block, another shot blocked for the Gales, but a nice putback there by Reese Holly.
Yeah,
Gives
he
him
stayed
4.
with it. Did a really good job staying with it.
On the other end, here's Carter Call. He'll get it to the corner. Weldon tries to drive baseline, back out to Call. Now Brown. Here's Ropp with 1:29 to play in the ball game. Elijah brings it back out front. Now swings it right side to Carter Call. Weldon thought about the 3, kicks it left side to Ropp. Ropp on the drive inside the paint, puts it up and couldn't get it to go. Got his own rebound, put back again, no good. Cameron Crawford fights for the rebound. Here's Call, and he got it to go.
A lot of iron on that one.
Carter Call, little running jumper. He's in the scorebook. 68-41. Lane Ogg gets it right side. Lawrence down on the block to Holly. Good job by Cameron Crawford getting a hand in the passing lane to tip it away. Here's Brown now. Back out to Ropp with 30 seconds. Brown going to take a long-range 3, no good. Rebounded by Holly. Holly kicks it right side, 3 put up, no good. Backside rebound for Brown, down to 11 seconds. And they will just run the timeout here, and the Gales will come away on their home court with a 68-41 win, breaking that 2-game losing streak. And tell you what, Shu, they were lightning there at one time, up and down the floor. Just a lot of movement.
A lot of action tonight.
Let's take a look at some scoring. First of all, for Logan, it was Owen Hughes finishing with 6 points. Daniel Bowers had 3. Carson Tootle finished with 2. Reese Holly had 4. Chris Morgan was 7. It was Hudson Edwards with 10 to lead the way for Logan. Dylan Lawrence had 2, and Owen Bell had 7 points. For the Lancaster Golden Gales, they put 9 guys in the scoring column. Elijah Brown had 4, Carson Reimer with 2, Sean Willis with 6, Caleb Santini had 2, Cam Eaton with 10 points. Brody Burke had 6, all of those in the second half. It was Drew Whitlatch with 14. Carter Call had 2, and leading the way was the senior Davis Call with a great night, 21 points, and 18 of those in the first half.
Yeah, they really had a great second and third quarters, which just kind of made the game change. It takes time, but they played consistent tonight, I thought, Joe. I thought they were very consistent in their effort, consistent on the defensive end, and offensively getting out in transition was good. And the press helped them. The pressure, full court. You got some turnovers, like you said, got some easy baskets. That just gets you rolling, gets you confident.
Speaking of rolling, we're rolling here in the basketball season. This was our first one of the year, but we're always excited when basketball rolls around, get back in the gym.
Hey, when it's this cold out, this is where I want to be in the gym.
So we've got a full slate of games for you, not just in the regular season. We're going to be doing some playoff games, some tournament games, and there's our next one coming up. We'll be right here. We'll see Canal Winchester and Lancaster on January 13th. That's our next one. We'll get back after it after the new year.
I can't wait. It's so much fun.
Once again, your final score tonight, Lancaster defeats Logan 68-41. For our entire Interface Video Productions crew and Tim Shoemaker, I'm Jared Stewart. Merry Christmas, everybody.
IVP Sports presents the Buffalo Wild Wings High School Game of the Week. Also brought to you by Fairfield Medical Center, North Body Shop, Fairfield Federal, the Frank E. Smith Funeral Home, Pizza Cottage, The Carriage Company, Fairfield County Adam H., The Savings Bank, Sheridan Funeral Home, Personal Touch Party Rentals and Events, Buckeye Lake Marina, the Pink Cricket, Clear Sky Rehabilitation Hospital, Fairfield DD, and Buckeye Toyota.